This is the motion controller that comes with the DJI Avata. It comes with the PRO-VIEW bundle and the Fly Smart, I think it's called bundle, which comes with the DJI Goggles version 2, and the PRO-VIEW bundle comes with the new DJI Goggles 2. It's a great option for beginners. It is very intuitive and very easy to fly, but you can do acrobatic movements and freestyle flying, like diving and this kind of freestyle stuff. So this is why you have this controller. This is the DJI controller 2 that it comes by default with the DJI FPV combo, but it doesn't come with this Avata. So if you want to fly the DJI Avata with the FPV, normal FPV controller, you have to buy it separately, or if you have it already with the DJI FPV, you can use it with this. To link it, you have simply to start the drone and start the remote controller. After this, you have to press the Avata battery button, power button, for 5 seconds continuously. So let's do that. Now it enters the linking mode. You have to do the same with the DJI controller, FPV controller. So let's do that. And now it starts beeping continuously. Sorry guys, it's a little bit annoying, but I have to do this. And normally in about 10-15 seconds it has to link. But as you can see, it doesn't do this. The problem is that the DJI controller, the DJI FPV controller, this one that came with the FPV one, is old. I mean, is manufactured before the Avata came out, and the firmware is outdated. So to do that, you have to upgrade to the latest firmware, so it can be recognized by and linked by the Avata drone. To update the firmware on the DJI controller, you have 2 ways to do that. One way is to connect the DJI controller to your computer to assist DJI Assist 2, and there you can upgrade to the latest firmware, or connect the DJI FPV bundle to your phone, to the DJI Fly app, and you will be prompted there to upgrade to the latest firmware. So let's connect the bundle. I didn't activate it yet, so let's connect it to activate it, and in this way it will be upgraded to the latest firmware. This one too, if you want to use the DJI goggles with the new DJI Avata, you have to do the same. Let's power on the goggles. We have to connect the OTG cable to the goggles and the other end to the phone, and start the application. It detected that we have the goggles connected. I tap agree. It says that we have DJI Goggles version 2 firmware, so we will update in a second. Let's start the controller and the drone. So it's telling me to update the firmware for the DJI FPV, so let's do that. Install the firmware. It's downloading. It's taking about 10 minutes to update all the system. I think it's updating all the system at once, because the controller and the drone restarted multiple times during this process. Let's tap the more button to see what's installed over here. Yeah, if you see here, this firmware is updating the DJI FPV drone and the Goggles version 2 and the remote controller. You see here the DJI FPV Goggles version 2 is added for the Avata, and the DJI FPV remote controller 2 is added to support the DJI Avata 2. We have to wait a little bit longer for it to finish. Finally guys, it got installed, the latest firmware, so let's disconnect everything here and try the controller along with the DJI Avata to see if it is working now. Let's see if it is connect automatically or we have to do the linking process. It doesn't connect, so let's press and hold the Avata powering button for 5 seconds. You see now it is in linking mode. Let's do the same for the controller. Now it's blinking and it's in link mode. Let's wait a little bit. It should connect now. Yeah, so it is connected, as you see. So I'm gonna try and control it. Let's start the motors now. It is working. Perfect. So this is it guys, this is why it didn't work for you in the first time. So you have to update the controller because it was originally made for the DJI FPV drone and not for the Avata. And new firmware solved the issue, and now you can fly the DJI Avata with the FPV controller version 2 and do all the tricks and all the FPV manual craziness. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you like the video, and have a good one. See you in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.